Welcome everyone, I hope you're having a very wonderful day, and welcome to my first lodge showcase since I've restarted the Thehunter Call of the Wild. We're going to be going through 4 lodges because I kind of have a weird setup. I do them by map, so I have 2 for Nepal, 1 for Layton Lake, and the other one being New England Mountains. And we're going to be starting off with Nepal, but before we do that, I want to quickly say at the end of today's video, I'm going to do a quick channel announcement of what I have in store for content for Call of the Wild and a few other games I'll be playing off and on. But most of my solely focus will be for Call of the Wild and the guide videos and some hunts to come. So, with that out of the way, let's begin. We're going to try to breeze through this one quickly because the second lodge is pretty packed. This one's pretty naked, so we're going to go into investigate mode here. These are the only 2 diamond tar I have here on Nepal, this one being the smallest of 103, and this guy being 104.8. And we're going to move over here to the main hall where we have most of our animals. At the entrance here, we have 2 muntjac here, on the left being a melanistic male, and I love this little guy. I've been trying so hard to get a diamond for these, but they're pretty stubborn. And over here on the right, we have a leucistic female, and she's gorgeous. I love that. And then over here, we have our only diamond barasingha being chased by our only diamond tiger. I definitely want to keep hunting these guys. I do love the rack on them. Pretty impressive. And here's our only diamond tiger so far. I've set up for hunting these guys, but I just haven't got to it yet because I've been solely focused on New England Mountains. Since it's fall, I've been trying to just play that map because it just is amazing with all the leaves and stuff, all the reds and oranges. And here is the 3rd most hunted animal, I do believe, for Nepal for me. It's the Nogai. We have 4 diamonds in here, and this guy over here was close to being a diamond, so I just taxidermied him, and I'm going to keep him in the collection. This guy is 97.9. This guy over here is 98.3. This one is 98.099999. And our last one here is 98. We're going to come back out to the hall here and take a quick left. And we have our only 4 diamond water buffalo. This is the biggest of the 4, 175.6. And it only goes down from here, 173, 170.5. 169.3. In here is the 2nd most hunted animal for me for Nepal. It is the blue sheep. To our right here, we have a leucistic male that's gold, 139.3. I love him. And up at the top here, we have 2 diamond blue sheep. This guy is 157.2 with the yellow fur type, very nice. And this guy should have slate gray, 156.2. And our last one right here being 157.6. That's pretty much all the animals so far that I've encountered on Nepal that I've collected, other than what's in the other lodge. So we're going to go check that out really quick. Alrighty, we're at our 2nd lodge here for Nepal. I welcome you folks to the Hall of Yaks. This is the most hunted animal in Nepal for me. It is filled to the brim with diamonds. At the entryway here, we have 2 beautiful yaks, 274.1 and 274.2. I don't have any in this room over here off to the left, but we're going to keep going forward here. We have 276 here. Now, the reason why I have so many of these yaks is I did a yakathon where I hunted 50 level 9 yaks. I did it within a span of 3 days. I think it was over 600 something kills for me to get all 50 level 9s. And most of them were pretty much diamond. This guy being 277.6. And this is the pride and joy of all the yaks for me. This beautiful albino gold male. Sitting at 233.2 on the trophy score. I am trying so hard to get the other fur types. And hopefully a diamond one and a fur type, which would be amazing. Off to the left here we have more diamonds. 276.4. 277.6. 275.1. 275.1, and we're going to come back over here. Check these 2 guys out really quick. 276.9, 276.7, 273.8, 273.3. I love these yaks. They're just so good. I love hunting them. They're so beautiful. And they're really fun to hunt and good for money. This guy is 282.5, 278.4, 281.2, 278.6, and this is my Yak Destroyer here, my 300 mag tactical. And then we have our other yak here, 280.9. 285.3. I believe this is the second biggest yak in my collection. This guy is 280.5. We're going to come over here. Did I check these guys? I think I did. And then we have this hallway here. 273.3, 274.2, 276.4, 274.7, 274.9. I don't know if I have any in this room. Okay, I don't. Oh, can't close the door. 274.1 and 275.4. I do believe the biggest yak is in this room. This guy is 277.7. Then we have 4 up here. 278.2, 275, 275.9, 278.1. And this is, I believe, the biggest yak in the collection, 281.5. And this guy doing 275.4. Let's actually confirm that. 281. I do believe the other one's actually bigger. Was it 285 or 255? Ugh, my brain's dying here. Let me just confirm. Who's the bigger yak? Yeah, that guy's the bigger yak. 285.3. And I already forgot this guy's number, so we'll just have to walk back and check it out. 285.3. Yeah, that was the biggest yak in my collection in there. 285.3. If you guys have a bigger one, please let me know. I've been trying to get a bigger and bigger yak, but that's what we're stuck at with those two. Alright, so we're going to move on to the weakest of my lodges here. We're going to move on to Layton Lake. I haven't really spent a lot of time on that map compared to New England. So let's go quickly check the Layton Lake Lodge out real quick. Okay, we're here at our Layton Lake Lodge. This one's going to be really quick. Like super quick. We have 2 diamond whitetail here at the entranceway. 258.1. 267.3. And then over here we have Twigs, my piebald whitetail. I named that due to his impressive rack on his head. His trophy score is 133.2. He's just a little silver boy. And here we have my first diamond Roosevelt elk here. Beautiful guy. And then we have our melanistic moose. He's a silver too, 156.1. I love him. And then we have 2 more, and then we're already done with this lodge. It took us less than a minute basically to go through this lodge. There's really not much going on here with Layton Lake. 180.4 and 187.4. I'm still exploring most of the map. I already done the coyote hunt. I think I was working on turkey next, checking out all the turkey zones, and then I was gonna go back and hunt some Roosevelt elk and do my whitetail great one grind. And that's pretty much it for Layton Lakes, but mostly I've been focused on the New England Mountains. So we're going to go check that out. It is the most impressive lodge in my opinion compared to all the rest other than the Hall of Yaks. So let's quickly go check that out. And here we are at our New England Mountains Lodge here. We have a pretty impressive start with 2 piebald moose here. I got them both on the same day. It was kind of unbelievable. Probably the craziest moment that I've ever had here in the Thehunter Call the Wild. Before we check these guys out, let's check out the pain in the butts that I encountered on New England. The bobcat. I had a real tough time getting these guys to zones. It was very weird. It took them forever to appear. This guy being 27.8. But I loved hunting them after a while. They've grown on me. I love them. This guy is 27.9. And then we're going to move on to our beautiful moose. Our first female piebald here that I've ever gotten. Gorgeous looking moose. And then my first ever diamond piebald male. 285.4, and he is phenomenal. Definitely the top trophy so far, with the second runner being the albino yak. I don't think I have a third place. Maybe Twigs, the white-tailed deer. But yeah. And then we have our smallest baby moose ever. This guy was a level 1. I thought he was adorable, so I decided to keep him. Trophy score 48.9. But yeah, I liked his little weird antlers. We're going to come back downstairs before we go up there. We're going to come off over to this room. I have a sad story to tell if you guys have not seen the episode of me checking out all my gray fox and red fox zones. But before I tell that tale, let's check out this beautiful melanistic gray fox that I found. I love this guy to death. Then we have my first diamond gray fox here with a 6.4 trophy rating. And the story about the red fox is that I could have had a diamond red fox if I did not blow its spine out. Unfortunately, I did, and it was the exact score for the diamond threshold. So he was the smallest of the small, basically just at the actual threshold. It was very unfortunate. It was a sad day indeed. But this melanistic made my day, and this beautiful diamond gray fox. We're definitely going to have to get back out there and find ourselves a diamond red fox. I do believe I have nothing else on this first floor. The rest of the stuff is upstairs. I have no diamond white-tailed deer yet. I'm probably going to be starting a hunt today later on after this video uploads for whitetail on New England mountains. I got a lot of work to do on them. So yeah, we're going to come upstairs here. Don't have anything else in here. Okay, that's empty. And we have our first diamond black bear here just sitting here chilling in the red room. Trophy score is 23.1. Good looking bear. And then I do believe my raccoons are all in this room. Yep, all of my raccoons. We have our gray piebald female here. Beautiful, beautiful looking. It's got little socks. I love that. Then we have our diamond raccoon, my first ever diamond raccoon, with a score of 12.9. And over here we have our melanistic female. And she's gorgeous. Oh, man. And then this guy, I don't know why I taxidermed him. I just like the blonde fur type. And he was the biggest, chunkiest blonde that I saw during when I was scouting out all the locations. And checking out all my raccoons. So I taxidermed him. Decided to keep him. I think that pretty much covers everything. Yep. That's pretty much it. For New England mountains, I'm going to do the white-tailed deer and then I'm going to do turkey after. I'm probably not going to bother with coyote, to be quite honest with you, because they are probably my least favorite animal in the entire game. I'm sorry for those who do enjoy coyote, but they're just not my cup of tea. So, that's all for the showcasing. I'm going to do a quick channel update, give a few announcements. So, we're going to start off with what I'm planning on doing with Call of the Wild. I am trying my hardest to get New England Mountains Guide out. I have 4 of the things already created. I'm working on the rest, trying to get as much information as I can. So there should be starting to come out this week. And then next week, hopefully, I'll be starting another map. I'm going to be going back to Nepal, fixing a bunch of my guides there, spending some time on that, and hunting every so often on New England to get more videos out for that. I'm going to be playing some horror games here and there. I have a pretty interesting one that I'm going to be trying out. Don't want to spoil it yet. And then probably at some point, I'm trying so hard to get a Planet Zoo video out. I did one Planet Zoo video, and I have not gotten the second episode out because Call of the Wild takes a lot of time. Planet Zoo takes a lot of time. So trying to figure out the balance of in between for those two is rough. But my zoo for Planet Zoo is coming along just nicely. I'm excited to show it off. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the channel update. I'm trying really hard to get some content out there. Just dealing with the aftermath of the hurricane. But yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. If you guys are still sticking around, I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.